Greetings everyone, General Roast Rock is back in action, and sitting in front of me may be one of the dumbest choices I'm about to make in my entire life. So, I do have a couple of things to explain as to how I was going to be scheduling this, because I understand I did say I was going to be playing something TNT, but after the simple slog of trying to find some good TNT WOD, I just was not having it. I did not want to do that. I initially tried TNT Revolution, the community project, and the first couple maps, they were really good maps, and I felt really good playing them. But after, I want to say, map 5 or map 6, it just turned into rape starts. And Complex Doom Pistol starting does not work well with rape starts. Then I tried the Ty Halderman tribute that was made for when he passed away. That turned into rape starts by about map 6 as well, which surprised me since it was a lot shorter than TNTR as well. Then I tried the suggestion of Interception by Chainsaw Melee. He sent it to me on Twitter. It looked pretty good, and I was actually banking on doing that one after Ty Alderman, but then I got to map 7 and it just straight up broke. It just broke and I was stuck. So I immediately got turned off by that and the sound stopped because I refuse to use fluid synth on these because it sounds bad. It just sounds bad. I can't help it. So map 7 of Interception broke and I said, no, I'm not doing that. Then I tried Eternal Doom because I thought since it's actually something made by Team TNT, that could work. It's an actual direct relation to TNT, what the team made. And map 1, I just didn't like how it looked. It looked too cartoony, too like 90s sci-fi vibe. Just some of the textures I could recognize, it just set me off as well. So I'm done trying to find Team TNT stuff. I say team, I just see the team in the top left corner. It just says team. So I just said fuck it. And now here we are, doing Plutonia. In fact, even when I tried to look for Plutonia stuff, I was originally going to do the Plutonia community project. Plutonia Revisited, I think. Yeah, Plutonia Revisited. And first map, I open a door, I walk through some of those vines that you can't see through but are somehow still not walls, get raped by like 6 chain gun spawns, and I just hate it. It's not fun. So here we are, the direct sequel to Plutonia. And I feel that this is going to be a much more entertaining time because we are stepping up the ante with the mods. Restart the music again, hold on. All about the immersion, people. So, on top of Complex and L.C.A., we also have Randommons, which is one of the, I think, most underappreciated add-ons for Complex LCA that's out there. I think Overlord just gets stepped on all the time. It's just not fair. Overlord was actually the guy who made the Side Destroyer and Legendary Cardinal for LCA, because I know Hexa immediately got that wrong when he was doing the Legendary Cardinal's music that he made. But finally today I'll be able to show it off a little bit, along with some other simple fixes that I've done. I fixed the graphical problems I was having in map 29 of Scythe, the weird flashes of the skybox. I fixed that. It was actually had something to do with the GL rendering. So there's no problem there. On top of Randommons, I do have a patch that I made myself to get some of the much more difficult bosses to spawn, so that way the entertainment value will be raised that much more. And I really don't have any more time to waste, so at this point I'm just going to go ahead and start in. I love this map, by the way. It's a big old decrepit boat. You don't really notice that until about halfway through. Still, I'm probably going to just get molested by whatever comes through, including these are the vines I'm talking about. The ones you can walk through despite only being able to see like 20% of what's on the other side. Oh no! First thing, we get one of the Randommons specific enemies. That's an Imp Lord. And it's just it looks pretty dumb in all honesty. Obviously supposed to be a reference to one of the original Complex enemies, which I actually have a really old version of Complex at this point. The first version of Complex to be, in fact. He looks like just one of those "don't swear on my profile, please" memes. But Imp Lords are basically designed to be super tanky enemies, and they drop Berserk packs, as you can see, though. So they're a bit useful for that. Other than that, they're just big meme enemies. And there, another Randommons imp, that's the Pyro imp. And It's just avoid him, okay? It's honestly just avoid him. It doesn't do anything different besides the way it dodges. Dodge the eraser. Not letting that level me on the first level. Level on the level. Oh, there's two of them. God. Okay, fine. How am I going to get a shot off then? Because they're both just going to keep alternating. Come on. Alright, got one. We got the other one. What's the chance of one of them dropping a Demon Tech BFG? Still incredibly low. I hear a phase imp somewhere. Oh, he's on the other side. He must have spawned in already. Just jump his spawn time. That's one of the things about the enemies that can dodge and do these special lunges. They can just throw themselves off their tiny spawners that are off the map and spawn into their maps a lot early. A lot earlier. Almost forget about this Cackety that spawns every time over here. Blocks like half the way. Now I'm gonna go check for some... No Demon Tech VFGs, of course. Suspended in disbelief for a second there. I don't understand that curve. I do not understand the curves to the Guardian projectiles ever. Never have. Okay, let's see. Over here, I think a couple of... You gotta go through this door. Right? Where are they? There we go. That was a while for some reason. That's a homing rocket zombie, another Randommons specific enemy. Just like the regular rocket zombies, except they also have an alternate attack that fires a homing rocket. Now they're Implord, I see. Let's just go toe-to-toe with him. Or we can just kick him once in the face and immediately kill him. That also suffices. That's fine. Let me see. This gives you a super shotgun. A couple of lousy chain gunners, too. Everyone knows the fancy Plutonia memes about, oh look, it's all chain gunners and revenants. And now I've thrown myself in the middle of that. So expect to see several legendary commandos, stealth troopers, and revenants several times throughout this playthrough. I don't know what the difficulty changes do to them, but there's still going to be revenants out the ass, I know that. So I think through here... Where's the Mancubi? There's one of the Mancubi, another Randommons Mancubus. That is the Demobus, and basically just a Hectobus that fires BFGs instead of... Where's that coming from? Is that a Widowmaker? Oh god. There are so many Randommons enemies coming out. I didn't think they'd be this common. He's got to go down first, though, because he has stupidly damaging 15k shots. No, of course, the Widowmaker just has to pick me off with his super accurate minigun. No, I don't even get to see him now. This may have been a very bad choice. So I'm going to stop here because we have two Randommons imps this time. That is a toxic imp, basically a toxic fiend, except it's an imp. And their shots curve even more. And that's a stone imp, which... Watch out for that rock, because if it hits you on the right spot and just bounces off of you a couple times, that thing will hurt more than any kind of imp fireball you can imagine. He also has a lot of health and drops a lot of armor, so that is actually a pretty useful imp to have. Unless he doesn't drop any armor like that. This right here is a cryo imp, and that actually is just a void imp. It literally is just a void imp with one dash, and that drops a freeze rifle. They're basically lower level poltergeists. And Blue Key will go back. Hopefully I'll be able to take on this Widowmaker again if he comes back. No, of course not. It's just a cadaver. Have to rob me of my strong enemies I can finally take on. Alright, now here's one of the most useful secrets in this map if you're pistol starting, because you cross over here, these buttons lower down, you get minuscule health potions, and minuscule health potions. Well, that's armor bonuses, actually. Thing is, you won't be using them if you just kill yourself at the end of the map. But, oh well. We just get to continue on from here, and oh no, I forgot about that. I forgot, because the, absolutely amazing complex doom effects that make waterfalls wiggle they are just applied to whatever texture has that name. So if you have a texture, I don't know, that's rocks, that has the name B-fall or whatever it is, then that texture's gonna wiggle no matter what kind of flat it is. I also have a suicide bomber who's immediately gonna rush because he has way too much health. Great. If you couldn't tell, I'm not immediately pleased with everything I see in these mods. I have to bring some balance here. Have to have some voice of reason. And yeah, I did forget to mention, despite myself saying that I didn't want to do any TNT WAS because of the rape starts, this WAD has a lot of rape starts. At least some of these are actually manageable and they have some strategy to them. Can't have anything new like that. Now then, I could have sworn I heard a legendary imp spawn somewhere. Gotta watch these big open maps. You gotta watch the skies for legendary imps like this, because sometimes they'll just fly out into the back where you can't even see them. They'll be gone there for like hours. I could have sworn I heard a legendary imp at least. Oh, maybe that was the one where I died. Maybe it was the one where I killed myself. Or maybe he's just down here and I don't see him. Oh yes, beautiful. Why'd you step on it, dummy? Oh yes, pain elementals too. I forgot that was a good Plutonia trope as well. I say good as in present, not good as in it was actually good. I like how they immediately identify the 3 most hated enemies in this game. And that's what Final Doom is all about. Revenants, Chain Gunners, and Pain Elementals. You can't have a more perfect trio. Name a better one, I'll wait. Now, before I get sick looking at these rock textures, I might as well mention that I don't even have any. Should have been a decent Randommons chain gun spawn at this point. By decent, I mean one of the strong boss ones, which I'm going to leave it a surprise. That's what I have to do. I have to have everything be surprising. Well, that's actually a pretty good one. So, this is a unique enemy. Well, I want to say unique, but it doesn't really do anything special other than it's 10k. That's a baby Dark Demolisher. As we have the Demolisher and the regular Dark Demolisher, Randommons adds the baby Dark Demolisher to fill out the spider line. And it's essentially no different from a regular baby Demolisher, other than instead of a 15k, it has a 10k. He's also a giant pain because I think his miniguns rev up slightly faster. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm not going to make any accusations just yet. Take a partial. Didn't even see this imp up here. Ah, there's the yellow key. Of course. Wow! What was all of that? I didn't even see the Cacomelo shoot over the wall. How does he even make that? Must have been one of the homing shots. You might have saw, for a split second, an explosive minigunner, the one with the helmet. That was Randommons' explosive minigunner, because L.C.A. has one now. And since Randommons hasn't updated in a while, I'm not going to say to the point where they haven't had the ability to remove their explosive minigunner, but in a while. So now we just have 2 explosive minigunners. Which is twice the ability just to get an explosive minigun, in my opinion. Not that bad. This Defiler's going to give you a migraine. There's a Widowmaker, that's what I'm talking about. Revenant with a minigun. Can you imagine a fresher hell? Especially when you don't have anything other than a shotgun to deal with one with. This might take a while. You know, I should have probably thought about that a little bit better. Knowing how many Revenants are going to be in a Plutonia WAD, and how many Widowmakers could possibly spawn in here. Oh well, what has anyone ever thought in the process of Complex Doom? That Implord is just stuck. No, he's just stuck up there. Don't worry, I'll just end your suffering. Good night, sweet prince. Don't know why this is a secret. It immediately opens up the moment you come up here. You know, looking at this Barbados got me thinking. There's a lot more toxic stuff when it comes to Randommons, because we haven't even seen the Toxic Lord yet, because we haven't even seen any Hell Knight variants. Would definitely help if I had something a little bit more accurate. Maybe I can rush up here and get something. Nope, can't bump him. Not quite. That's what you want to do right there. And red armor is definitely going to help. Also, another Randommon specific enemy, the addon. It's basically a double watcher. Every watcher attack that has, it does twice. So either twice of the triple shot or twice of the homing balls. Moderate pain if you have to fight anything less than a Cacomental with it. Can I even make it over there? I don't think I can. I think there's just a tiny little block line right here. I can't make it over there. Wow. What a map design. Can't even make it to the Barbados cannon. Barbados cannon is basically an equivalent to the Behemoth cannon for Barbados. And it is a really fun gun to use too. This time we can actually watch the zombies for a minute, so you don't have something that will just turn my face into mashed potatoes. No, never mind, there's one here. There's the Randommons explosive minigunner. The explosive mods. We've been getting a lot of Implords for some reason. Implord's supposed to be pretty rare for Randommons, but we've got a lot of them. And the best thing you want to do for them, save that Berserk since you get an immediate 100 health with it. Oh, Baron, I didn't think I'd be seeing you. I don't even remember seeing one on this map. At least we can move forward a little bit. Don't even remember where the yellow thing was. Over here, yeah, right. If I remember, not this one, but the, this room. If I remember this room right, it's pretty rape room. Phase Lost Soul. Lost Soul, but it's Phase. It has a lot of health for some reason too, and also just drops the regular skull death pieces. One of those fancy little unnoticeable effects if you don't pay attention very well. Because whenever you kill a lost soul, you can see their fragments. The fragments of their skull just fly off of them. Very nice little touch, but when you get to the Phase Lost Soul, his fragments aren't black, they're just regular soul fragments, because copy-paste. Don't want to miss that shot, there we go. Let me check the monster count, oh yeah, it's going to be a rape room for sure. But, at least the Poltergeist dropped this. The wonderful broken gun. He just freezes things that are on fire. I think we're armed enough to take on this one. There's a button back here somewhere. Oh, never mind, there we go. You just lock yourself out, you moron. Oh god, I hear a hum too. Something dangerous and something with a BFG. There it goes. Yeah, he's pissed off at something. He might just take out this Hellduke for us. If we're lucky enough. If I have noisy... I'm not gonna wait on him. No reason to wait. I think we're good. Oh, he did kill the Hellduke. Wow. Those guys are just so useful. They're more friends than enemies. Now, back over to the red door. I'm still mad I can't pick up that Barbados cannon. Or red button, at least. Why are we only getting the Randommons explosive minigun? I thought we would have had a different one by now. He might have dropped it. I didn't see that very well, but he might have dropped it. No, he didn't. It's hard to tell with some of the, bodies sometimes. Even though the explosive minigun is a really large weapon. Another freeze rifle. You know, something to add to the everything in ice involving L.C.A. is fucking broken, is that the cryo imps can sometimes drop 2 freeze rifles. since they use a default ice death, and they actually have a regular death on top of that, when they break apart into shatters, they can drop a freeze rifle, and when they just go down when their health reaches 0, they drop a freeze rifle. So sometimes both of those can happen at the exact same time, and he drops 2 freeze rifles. Which is just absolutely genius, right? I'm gonna make sure I clear out this entire map, because I don't want anything screwing with me. And here comes the screwing. My biggest fear is one payment element just dropping right on top of me, just like this! Just like the souls are doing. Or, I don't know, chain gunners and something legendary over there. And something ice, too, because I hear the freeze rifle. Okay, it's a commando type, so I think it's the stealth trooper. I think I heard the LMG going off, so he's the easier of the two. In fact, I think he's one of the easiest legendaries in the whole game. So, if we can just blow this into him, we might have a chance. That was a test. Oh no, he's coming around. Don't fail me now, Ice. You've ruined my life on many different occasions, and now you have a chance to redeem yourself. No. Please, no. Okay. Take this carefully. If I see that light, I'm dead. He's on the other side, I think. I have no ice ammo. It's not going to do anything to him. No, he's still alive. He's still up and going. Just watch. The stealth trooper is kind of pointless because his light just shines. Like, super bright. Oh no, please God. Here comes a legendary soul. Sometimes able to come out of the legendary zombies. It's one of the most annoying enemies in this entire mod. Easily. Because teleport's like an autistic child. If they can teleport. He's a shard. I'm okay with just freezing this one too. Shard will keep my health up for the duration. I've taken some hits though, for sure. Never mind. Don't have any more of that ammo. Watch this, guys. He's gonna warp around a lot. Oh god, I'm dead. How? How is this still going? That guy would have shredded you by now. Especially that giant ball he shoots. The one that just has, I don't know, 600 damage on it. I might have cornered myself just now. Back the other way. We could just dance around him like this. We have 2 Hell Knights to kind of buffer. They may help a little bit until we, I don't know, kill them like that. Where's he going? Oh, no. This is scary. I've never had a soul fight like this. Usually they either go down in an instant or they just tear into you with that. Why is he not doing any damage to my armor? There he goes. Why is he not doing any damage to my armor? What's wrong with this? What? No, I don't believe that. I have 450 blue armor and nothing takes it away. Is the shard just broken now? I think the shard just broke on me in the middle of my recording. That is amazing. 450 blue armor. Nothing happens with it. Oh, look at that. Another behemoth type dropped another behemoth cannon. And I can't get it. Thankfully, I might be able to get a minigun from this chain gun fiend. Minigun fiend, I don't know which one they're called. Another Realm 667 rip, but he drops a minigun. And he uses a minigun too, so having to fight a fiend with a minigun is definitely a problem. But it's a decent trade-off. That's what you're looking for here in enemies. Are they hard for their rewards, and not just for the point of being hard? Oh, there's a good one. That is a cryo demon. I mean pyro demon. I mean cryo demon. It's basically a reskin pyro demon. It has mostly ice-based attacks and drops a freezer rifle, as you expect most of these ice enemies in Randommons. And instead of the floor explosions, it has floor icicles. So it's essentially another pyro demon, except it might have more health. I'm not sure. Let me check. If I have the I can't move my mouse while I do that because it's on O. This is so unbelievably frustrating. I can't believe this. Come on. Now move to the other side so I can scan. Unreal. That was my taunt button. There, he has 750, so it's exactly a Pyro Demon then. That's what I wanted to know, if it was just a Pyro Demon. Speaking of taunt button, the skin is finished, and I feel like I'm going to be releasing some more information on that after this video is done, so give me some time, let me cut through these enemies, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing with that in a second. Alright, there is the legendary teleporting I was hearing. Get me out first. Okay, this is easy, we have an assault shotgun. This thing's the legendary killer. This thing's the everything killer, actually. We still have the ammo for it. He's gonna fly right over the candles, right? Or he's just gonna teleport behind me. Because nothing's personal, kid. Now watch. He's cornered. He's cornered and he's slaughtered. No, don't try and teleport back out. You don't have the range. It's so easy to take on a legendary when he's cornered. He can't do anything. He can try and teleport out, but he has limited range for that. So I think we're good from here on out. You know, unless you get another legendary soul to hit me through my armor. Nice water effects. Bouncing a mine around the edge of this. Splashes in thin air. In all honesty, I do not like a lot of the Complex Doom effects just because of how broken they can be sometimes, as you can see by this entire room. I generally think the effects that Doom has for water as just being an animated texture, those work fine. I don't understand what everyone's problem with that is. No, Lord, Behemoth Zombie? Yeah, okay. Behemoth Zombie. I'm not just gonna call him Behemoth Zombie because I don't like calling him Demonic Zombie. Yeah, my edgy OC is a zombie, but he's a demon too. Didn't think this was such a corner trap. I don't know how I did it with the legendary Stealth Trooper breathing down my back if I can't do it now. Fine, fine, there we go. This should be the end now, since I'm not getting, you know, my armor cut through. I'm not gonna get over that. It's just gonna be like the ice thing. I'm just gonna complain about it until it gets fixed, because that's usually what you have to do with mods like this. So that raises one flight of stairs. I don't even know why that room was needed. Forgot about the one mancubus at the top. Actually, it was two on Ultraviolence, but whatever. Now, I'm debating on stopping here because I hate this next map. In fact, yes, I will, because I don't want to do this next map and get killed like 3 times through, and it's a mess. It's really a mess. It's one of the rapiest starts in this entire WOD, in my opinion. So far, at least. So, welcome back to Roast Rock. Hope you're enjoying Plutonia too. I know I kind of am. I'm enjoying explaining some of the more intricate details of some of these other add-ons, because you don't really get that anywhere else. You either get people playing them, or not playing them. And I'm here to be that in-between ground. Hopefully you'll be able to understand a little bit more from here. So, this is General Roast Rock signing off. Stay violent, everyone. Ask and you shall receive. The General Roast Rock skin is now available for download. The link is in the description. This link will only be available for 72 hours, so grab it while you can. Pyro cannon not included.